Okay, good morning everyone. It is time for some yoga with me here today in the basement practice space. I hope you're ready for a good practice. Feel good about yourself, not only now, but hopefully afterwards. Because that is our goal, or one of them, is to be aware of ourselves, to be happy with ourselves. And yeah, sometimes, we want to lose a little extra weight. By your definition, it's your body, right? If you're uncomfortable with it, drop it if you can. Make the effort for yourself. At the very least, you'll feel better for making the effort. Right? Sometimes it's hard, right? 5 pounds. That last 5 pounds is so tough. And truth be told, your body's going to change by 5 pounds every day, up and down. Don't worry about it. All right? Do your best. Don't keep yourself comfortable with yourself, because that is, and I can tell you personally, the most amazing feeling in the world when you are truly happy with your being. So, anyway, let's get moving. Because we are moving, and we're talking about prana again. Pranayama. The third practice listed in yoga is the breathing practice. Usually that's what prana is usually translated to as breath. Yama as control, maybe restraint. Prana sometimes is energy. Again, go to the root of the word. Get into the language a little bit. Right now, I'm no Sanskrit scholar, okay? Fully admit. If you get into the reading of it, you'll see that the word prana means vital force. It's something that has to move. We have to breathe, okay? Always. And the breath is a movement. It's a muscular movement. It's a physical movement. And as we know, also, most of you have heard me talk about this a lot. If you haven't, you're about to hear it for the first time, and you hear me say it again. Yeah, the unity of this practice. That's what yoga means. It's union. Samadhi, the oneness with everything. Right? And that is part of it. That these practices is vital force. Again, what is it? Moving, but it's directed, it's aware. Right? That's what the yama part means. Not that we're holding it, not that we're restraining it, but that we're thinking about where it's going and how it's going. It's calm, it's fluid, it's strong, but not forced. It's open, but not wild or loose. And this comes to the body. This is how the body moves. Well, I know, right? This is how your thoughts move. Yoga is active. And I know it's like, what do you mean active? You're just supposed to sit there and go, right? And it's just like, you're not doing anything, but you are doing so much all the time. Yeah, it's counterintuitive because some of these things from the outside don't look like you're moving. But oh my gosh, you know what it feels like when you're seated to sit yourself upright. Get that good posture like the orchestra conductor wants you to have. Going back to high school. With a band. When you're standing. Anywhere, really. Good posture. This is an active thing. It's not set and forget. You have to maintain it. Sometimes we do that unconsciously. We get used to it. But it still works. Right? Oh my gosh. Somebody leave me a message? Oh. Morning. I know. Things pop up sometimes. Anyway, I'll get back to it. So, we're going to move, but we're not going to be forceful. We're not going to try to overextend either. We're going to relax our work. We're not going to get it so calm that we can't continue to work, right? Let's just feel it, right? You've got this. So we're going to start standing. I'm going to get a little 3/4 here. Again, so they were up and down, actively. And again, not to strain ourselves taller, right? The spine's going to lengthen a little bit. We're not talking about big gaps in the muscles, in the vertebrae, though, right? It's still quite small, just a tiny little, just enough to hold you upright. But it's measurable. If you were to stand behind me, put your hand on my head, and feel me do this work, you would feel a little pressure. I mean, it's not a huge amount, right? And like you putting your hands on a wall trying to shove through it. But it's still there. All right? Same thing now. We take those arms out. Right? They're extending actively. You're not going to get any longer. Exhale, twist to the left. Don't let that hip move. Let the muscles calm in their effort. Again, prana, vital force. The breath is a part of the body. It's a physical thing, right? So this awareness of it is not only just putting the oxygen into your body calmly, it's part of your movement as well. It's not stopping. It's calm. It's steady. Movement's still there. Okay? What are you talking about? I know. I felt the same. I'm stopped. Oh, good. I can let that go a little bit. But not really. Because then you slump. And you actually end up getting more tired. Inhale and twist. Turn slightly and going the other way. Exhale, twist. And the distance is not the point. How strong this movement that way is not the point. Calm. Steady. Yeah. The thoughts, right? This awareness of your breathing. It's a mental thing. And then it's a physical thing. Again, oneness, unity. It's been there. Allow it to calm. Allow it to focus. Doesn't it feel good? Inhale and twist. Alright, let's bring those hands behind us now. I'm going to try to interlace the fingers. Now, if this doesn't work, you can always bring the hands back like this. So it's a little shoulder opening, but we're also going to back arch. Now, tuck your tailbone a little bit and inhale up. Boom, shakalaka. You're not big. Doesn't have to be. Nice and tall. In the movement itself, awareness of the breath, the calm flow of it becomes, by your very nature, the calm flow of the body and the calm flow of the thoughts. Exhale up. The relieves to the exhale. Let the arms sweep up, fingers interlacing. I'm going to arch, still warming up. Exhale, extend. Nice. Allow your side to relax. You're still working. You know, it's so hard sometimes. You just want to let it go. It doesn't feel as good, does it? It really doesn't. Maybe for a moment. Physically may not be that big deal. Inhale up. But mentally and emotionally, you know, slacking it off doesn't feel that good. The only time that feels good is when you've got a boss who's a jerk. And even then, still got to do some of the work. Inhale up. And exhale down. All right. One more nice deep warm-up movement. Big fold here. Got a little work holding those legs together as we flex the knee and exhale. Down, down, down. And we breathe. A little openness in the chest. Strength in the middle. Now we're going to work our way into a, what is not really a yoga thing. It's usually a little more movement with it. A PT thing called elephant walks. So what we're going to do, I want you to leave your fingers on the floor, your palms, knuckles like I have, fingertips, it does not matter. We're going to leave the right knee bent. We're going to exhale and try to straighten that left leg as long as we can. So your hips will swing a bit. Keep your middle working. Now normally with this, we a lot of movement back and forth. We're just going to get a nice long opening here, yoga style. We're going to let our breath, our awareness of it, calm, relax, open. Again, this does not mean it will go unbend any further. Right? That's not the point. Inhale, flex that left knee back, sink a little bit, bounce a little bit. Here we go. To the other side, exhale. Now the left knee stays bent. You want to look to unbend the right knee. Again, where it can go. And inhale. And inhale. Roll it up. Strong, strong, strong. Okay. Now, we're going to go straight into balance now. We're going to do a tree pose, and we're going to bring the hands like this. So, I want you to be very concentrated on the movement through the center of yourself. Again, active. Now, again, we're starting with the balance because I want you to focus on the movement, again, like I just said, but not being tight with it. Okay, so again, the awareness of your breathing. Calm in the jaw, relax your lips. Right? Breath in and out through the nose. No huffing and puffing. Right? Even if you're naturally. Okay? It is calm, active. Strong, yes. And it may speed up, but it stays fluid. The movement of your body, vertical. Now you're going to shift. We all know it. Be on the left foot first. Lift the right heel. The middle strong. Hands together. Tip up on your big toe. Little roll. Slide your foot back. Okay. Just the tip of the big toe. Shoulder. Hips. Standing leg. Again, let's find that length right here. Exhale up that. Whoop. And you don't shove your foot in your leg. Again, the work comes through the middle. It's calm movement up and down. Exhale, the elbows slightly above your chest, level with the shoulders. Squeeze. Breathe. Some smaller movements now as well. Obviously, you've got this work bringing your elbows, your forearms together. There's an extending here, a lift here. Back, right? We're not just going to shove our foot into our leg. Stronger this way. A little more awkward initially, trying to find all that little work. Inhale, hands down, but that's just a matter of familiarity. Inhale, right foot down. Let's try the other side. So, again, it's the same thing, right? The distance you lift your foot is not the point. How much you move, shift, within the balance does not matter. Getting the weight on the standing leg, that's your primary thing. Keeping that length, calm. Mind, emotions, and physicality all together. It's okay if you're angry. Still calm. It's okay if it makes you nervous, fearful. I don't want to fall. Nobody wants to fall. Calm. Do your work. All right? Here we go. Again, we're on the right foot now. Lift your left heel for a moment. Again, up on the big toe. Little turn. Point. That is it. Right? Do not have to lift the foot any higher. Okay? I had to adjust myself a bit. I let that left hip move forward and let my pelvis drop. So I'm going to put some strength. There it goes. Yeah. Exhale up. Big lean. Nice and calm. You don't have to do that part. Exhale up, squeeze. Breathe. And inhale. Good job, everyone. Nicely done. Okay, now we're going to fold, work our way into a series of planks, down dogs, planks, down dogs, and then up dog, plank, down dog, long up dog. Okay? So we're going to be opening the shoulders a little bit, working the core, really getting it hot and activated. You're not necessarily going to be super sweaty, and then big strong arms. Here we go. All right? So, which side am I going to go? I'm going to go on this side. All right, and so just nice and tall for a moment. Little flex, easy Uttanasana fold now. And walk your feet back. Doesn't matter how many steps, which one goes first. Just line it up. Your shoulders by the wrists, heels about hip width apart, toes the same. Little action there. Turn your shoulders and exhale. Little flex the knees at first. Fine, down dog. So want to keep that breath moving. Shoulders are open. Again, these are active moments. Inhale, plank, right? Your arms are long. You keep the shoulders spreading. Now, again, they may not get any further apart. Legs are going long. Your heels are pushing. Again, this is active. The middle is strong. Stomach muscles working. Exhale, down dog. To maintain the openness, the space for breath, for thought, for the muscles themselves. They're stronger when they have room to flex. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Okay. The legs are getting a little longer. You've shifted a little further back. Cool. If you haven't, fine. Again, this is your body. Well, my hair, my mouth. Inhale, plank. All right, now, first up dog. Keep those shoulders rolled. Now, you can, one at a time if you want. Put your knees down if you want. Just roll over the toes. And shoulders stay back. Chest stays open, lifting, extending, working on metal. Tailbone goes back. Thighs stay turned in. Exhale, down dog. My heaven, that's a lot, isn't it? Inhale, plank. Okay, now, I'm going to stay a little longer now. Same thing. Very aware of the movement. Inhale. The chest goes forward, going forward. Hands push, arms lengthening. Tops of the feet push, active, lifting, breathing. Middle strong, so the pelvis and this extending motion both up and back. Exhale, down dog. All the way back. Now again, your heels may be closer, maybe not, doesn't matter. Quit yelling at me. Exhale, walk your feet in. Your knees a little bit. Exhale the legs long. And up we roll. All right. Now, we're going to open up the back of the legs. I know it seems strange to do, right? Why we want to open the legs, we just had them very actively extended. When we put strength into a lifting motion there with the upward facing dogs, right? And those planks, and even the down dogs. Wide-legged forward fold here. Step your feet out. Again. Heels slightly out, both feet. Toes slightly in, both feet. We're going to get some length here. We're going to actually put more strength up the front. Now. I know we just had a bunch of strength in the front and the upper body. We're going to keep that going a little bit. Continue. Because we had an arch. We get a little going the other way. Open up that back, the legs a little bit as we exhale forward. Strong middle. Shoulders by the wrist here. Now, don't lean forward. You stop here. Again, this is yours. Control breath. Calm the space, the strength. We exhale. The hands walk further out. Inhale, your hands back underneath your shoulders. Flex the knees a bit. Couple of steps now. Bring them in. Exhale the legs long. Up we go. All right, now we're going to put some little strength back in the legs. Warrior 2. Right? I'm going to change the hands. We're going to be coming in like this. So we're going to, again, back in a little shoulder opening. And a little extra work here. This is some core strength now. We got to really engage our middle. The front punch. Right foot back. Now wider than you just had a moment ago. Give yourself some space. Again, we need space for the muscles to flex, to be strong. We're going to keep the chest open. Middle working. Room for the breath. Centering our weight. Left toe straight ahead. Right heel back, lining up with the left heel. The only thing not really lined up right now are the right toes. Arms up. This is, again, active. Doesn't stop. Same thing now as you exhale. You're pushing your left foot down. You're pushing your left thigh down. You're keeping your right thigh rolled open. You're keeping your lower abdominal muscles engaged to tip your pelvis up. Your arms stay long. Your shoulders stay down. Breath stays calm. That's a lot. Exhale the arms wide. Warrior 2. Relax the strength. Again, it's not that the strength stops. Don't just let your arms hang. You're actually going to get more tired if you keep them working. The strength, it calms and it lasts longer because it's calm. This is an all-day strength. Whole life strength. Same thing with the open. The calm, the focus is there for you, even in the midst of chaos. Inhale up. Our hands come down. Now, the choice is yours. You can flex that left knee, bring your right foot up, or do what I'm going to do, which is just turn on your toes. Really kind of depends on how you got your mat set. It's up to you. You know, so we do things differently when in my classes when you're actually right in front of me. A little more of a stickler about how we line it up, but you're practicing on your own. I'm just showing you some stuff. Here we go. Now, even though your shoulders might feel really good, I want you to try this again, unless this is beginning to bother you, in which case you can stop, of course, to keep this active length and awareness. Because it really makes you work your abdomen and keep yourself centered. So we exhale down, again, with the right knee bending, keeping everything lined up again. So you feel that weight, how that aligns. Yeah, you're still working. And this is not going to take the weight away. It's going to help this work. Exhale. Maintaining, holding that weight. Yeah, be calmer, be more directed. Stay a little more stable. Able to last. Inhale up. In. Hands where you need. In your choice, either bring that left foot up, turn your toes. Very good. Okay. We're working our way to the floor, moving right along. In. Flex your knees here. Make this an easy fold. We're just going to come down so we can come in a toe balance. Like often do. And down. Reach your fingers down. Lift the heels. Drop down. Knees go forward. Up, 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 up. Whoa. And the weight shifts forward. Fingers come down. Lean a bit. Cross your ankles. And we sit down. Finally, it's about dang time, right? Alright, now, so we're going to take our legs wide. So now, again, I know we've already done some seated. We did some standing wide leg first of all. Now we're back to seated. A little flex of the toes. So we're going to change some of this work, but some of it does not change. Now, one more time. This way, I promise it's the last time. Alright? It is hard to keep yourself sitting upright with your legs spread like this. It's very easy to take that movement behind you. See how I'm kind of caving in the front? And you have to be active with this. This is another reason why I wanted to make sure you did this with both of those with both of those warrior twos, right? If at all possible. Again, if this is bothering you, maybe just do this. But I want you to feel the action. Shoulders stay down. We're just going to exhale. And again, just a little half. Just pivot. Don't let anything round. The only thing that's turning are the hip joints a little bit. Fingertips stop at the big toes if they reach that far. And hands wherever otherwise. Breathe. An active lengthening is occurring. Not a strain. It is work though. Right? Help this work calm. Steady. Strengthen. Ease. Still effort. Still hard. Inhale up. That's okay. Now, seated twist here with a little hip open. So I want you to take your right hand, turn that right thigh. I'm going to bend that heel in. Now, sometimes I do a half straddle where we go right out over here. But now, today we're going to turn. I want you to flex your right toes, put your left hand in front. Now, you need to put your left hand here. We don't want to roll to the inside of the left foot. Exhale, twist. Now make this strong. Really get into the turn of it now. Feel that space, rotating. Breathe. We're going to exhale forward. So, you're going to lean to the outside of the right leg a bit. Work your abs and allow your lower back to relax. Inhale up. You need your hands, use them. Right leg almost back up. Turn your left thigh and pull it in. Getting up. Feet are a little rough. that happens to yoga teachers, quite honestly. They'll turn. You go to a yoga teacher convention and everybody's all dressed nice, wearing their good stuff, and then our feet are filthy. Exhale forward. Now, bring your legs back together. I almost forgot what we're going to do. We're going to go into another twist now. And from there, go into a half gomakarasana. So, right, I'm going to bring the right foot up, cross it over. Now, before we do anything else, up tall, right? Mindful movement, aware, breathing. Again, this lengthening action, you can feel it. Not stop. Left elbow where it works for you. Right hand here. Exhale, twist. Shoulders stay broad. Twist does not stop. And you may not turn any further. The movement's there. It does not quit. Inhale onto it. Now, so I'm going to turn a little bit. So we're going to do a half gomakarasana. We're just going to sit real tall. We're going to take our right hand, left hand to the right foot. The toes stay flexed. And we turn the thigh and we bring the knee over. Now, how close it gets to actually touching the left kneecap does not matter. This is it. Little strength in the air. Toes are working. And this turn doesn't quit. Yeah, may not go any further. It only goes so far, right? Got the legs in the way, really, in a certain sense. Breathe. All right. Inhale. Right leg down to the cross. And then cross your leg. And we're doing the other side, of course. Here we go. The foot over again. Up. With not just the twist, but every part of this. It's a movement, an active thing. Channel, directed, keeping our right toe slightly back, not letting the leg flop out. Extending you upright, turning you, keeping your breath moving. The shoulders broad. Everything's a part of it. And eventually, we reach a point where we're not thinking about doing this. We're doing and thinking at the same time, and that is meditation. The act and the actor and the action one. The practice, the practitioner, and the practicing one. Inhale onto it. Left thigh, right hand. There we go. Half gomakarasana. 3. Okay. This is where it gets hard because a lot of movement happening. Reach a certain point, right? Again, you can only extend your spine so much. Thigh muscle can only turn so much. Toes can only come back so much. the awareness through this of the mind, staying a part of it when you've reached the fullness of the movement. And calming of the breath. And still moving, shifting. And again, inhale down. And on. Excellent work, everybody. Nicely done. Now, one more time. So we put a little work in here. We put some strength in there with one side and the other with the half Gomakanasana. Now we're going to deepen this work with our exhale. We're just going to open up a bit. Now it's still up, forward, again, nothing down, right? Nothing actively down. That is strictly the result of the space you have in your inner thighs, in your lower back, in your hip. Everywhere. Where did that come from? Inhale up. Our work, bring our legs together, isn't always about that in that releasing. Come lie back, lie down. It's not always about going further. And sometimes you can't go any further, and that's fine. Knees and ankles together, exhale, pull the knees in. So you calm the space you're in. That is perhaps sometime later that space will open. You want to maintain where you've gotten. So if the space opens, you're ready to move to the next level. It's not really a level, of course. Okay. It's just a new space. Maybe a little further. So we're just holding the knees in here for a little bit. Allowing our back to get nice and long. Tuck your chin a bit. Try to find the space for your breathing. And then we're going to inhale and let the feet come down. Okay, now another twist. Nothing fancy twist. I'm going to shift just a little bit because I'm a little close to the wall. So we're going to just take those arms out. And it's real easy movement. Just the left knee over the right. Turn the left eye in. Flex those toes. And exhale. Just turn where you can. And breathe. And untwist. Now, counter twist movement. Flex your toes, keep your shoulders broad. Exhale, roll to the left, onto the inner edge of the right foot. Sorry, I forgot to mention we were going to do that. I usually try to let you know so you don't uncross your legs too soon. roll back down. All right, uncross. Now, same thing. Let's straighten things out a little bit. I'm going to exhale. I want you to go ahead, pull the knees up and in. And so we're doing this for a couple of reasons. In between these things is we're actively trying to relax the hips a bit, the thighs a bit. We've done several things where we've put work into them. Your arms doing all the work. You don't even really need a lot of chest strength here. It's just, a little pull. It's just enough to let those muscles calm a bit. And we're going to inhale, let the feet come down. Again, we take our arms out. And now we're going to put the right knee on the left. Again, we got a little turn in, a little flex the toes. Again, going to twist both ways. Again, twist, counter twist as we exhale. Oh. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, pull right. Again, you don't push with your right leg. Right? We've got some work there, but it's just to maintain the alignment. Let the little legs do the work. Now we're going to inhale and untwist. And this one cross our legs. Okay, again, let's straighten things out. Now, we're going to take the left knee back over the right. Now, we're going to come into a reclined Gomukhana. Okay, now we're going to leave both knees bent this time. We're going to see if we can hold our feet. And we're going to get a bit of a folding effect here. Some strong work in your abs all the way through. Flex your left toes. Turn your left thigh. Now, if you can already reach your foot, go for it. Over, under, doesn't matter. Keep those toes flexed. We don't want to pull too strongly through on the outside of the ankle. Exhale next and pull your right knee in. Just using your thigh strength now, your hip strength, to bring that knee as close to your chest as you can. We're going to flex our right toes now, and we're going to begin to roll the right thigh. And we see if we can hold the outside of the left foot now, again, over, under, and bring the heels down. Keeping the knees close and working also to bring the knees towards the midline of the body. Sneaky work, isn't it? You feel that work up in the upper inner thigh? Now, maybe it's just me, I don't know, but that, to me, is the hardest part of that. Now, if you've got knee issues, maybe it's big flex the knee. If you've got ankle issues, just try not to pull on that. Okay. Real tighten the hips. Ooh, it's a big work in the backside. It's okay either way. Now, first two fingers of each hand come to the big toes. Now we're going to turn this into a reclined, cross-ankled Uttanasana. So we're going to begin to extend the legs over us. Now this is a push of the toes into the fingers. As we exhale, we begin to lengthen the legs. The ankles cross. As the knees uncross. And here we are. Now that work continues. Come over. breathing. And don't pull. I'm not pulling. All of this is the extension of the leg. Now the lower back might curve up a little bit to keep it pretty low, pretty long. Shoulders nice and broad. Right hand. Back of the right thigh, a little squeeze, just enough to support to the left hand, then come to the left. Get a little strength, just enough to make it easy to bend those knees. Uncross your legs. And let the feet come to the floor. Woof. Now we do the other side. Oh boy. Right knee. Again. Toes flex. Turn. If you can get a hold of the foot already, great. If not, again, we're going to bring that knee in, the left knee, very strongly anyway. Then you can get a hold of it. Over, under, doesn't matter. Turn the left side, same thing. Over, under, doesn't matter. Boom. Recline to go Makanasana. Lengthening action of bringing the knees with the thighs rolled open towards the center line of the body. With the added work, releasing a little bit the back side of keeping the knees as close to the chest as you can. I mean, I don't care how lined up they are. This distance is not important. The distance from the inside of one knee to the outside of the other does not matter. This is yours. One last time, your practice. Keep your breath calm. Be a part of it. The movement of thought, calm and focus. The movement of emotion, calm and focus. The movement of muscle, calm and focus. Get hold of the big toes. Here we go. Exhale. Knees uncrossed, ankles stay crossed. Extending or breathe. Goodness. That feels good. Really does. Left hand. Right hand. Inhale. Uncross. Feet down. Back to the hands, floor, palms up. Let your thighs roll open as you extend your legs long. Now go ahead and do that even if you don't normally. Give yourself a few breaths just to release the inner thighs. Then after a little bit of that, if you need to, or you may not, again, it's up to you, can then bend the knees and set the feet flat. I just want you to help release your inner legs a bit. Close your eyes. Once you find your space, feel your breath move. Again, you are meditating. The oneness of the practice. Oneness of your being. It's an active thing. It doesn't seem like. The ancient Greeks have a word for it, developed a word for it, I should say, still exists of course, called praxis. This is where you put your philosophy into active living. This is what we're doing. Whenever I tell you, mention, don't quit, don't hurt yourself. And all the other yamas niyama, again, they are not static things on the page. Live them. It's not easy, right? The asanas are tough, I know. They're supposed to be. They have to be. To help us focus, to help us grow strong, and flexible. So again, the body works well. Again, the calm flow of the breath, the emotions. Again, it's not that we don't feel them, they just do not overwhelm us. Mind focus, again, it's not that we don't think, we don't have thoughts, we aren't aware, and they don't overwhelm. All of that's hard. All of that takes effort in the philosophies themselves, right? Asteya, right? Non-stealing. We all know that. Put that into practice, though, right? More than just simply not taking stuff from the store without paying for it. Showing up late, stealing somebody else's time. Be aware of it. To be a part of it. Satya, truthfulness. It's an active thing, right? You have to be open and honest. And sometimes that's hard. Sometimes you might end up realize you're going to say something that's going to hurt somebody's feelings. And society encourages us to be greedy, to compare ourselves with others. It's hard not to. You have to make active effort. Meditate while still doing stuff. It's not easy. Feel your breath calm now. It's probably slowed a little bit. Your mind wandered, it's okay. And we're practicing returning your awareness to yourself as you flex your finger and your toe. It's still your practice. Your wrists flex and roll, your ankles the same. They might have been already moving, it's okay. And the elbows and the knees bending back and forth. An easy, calm movement as we inhale next. Reach up, reach long. Right arm stays by the ear. Left knee bends. We exhale and roll over. Use your hands. Press yourself up. Comfortable seated position. Hands together. Thumbs touch the chest. Big smile. You are amazing. Well done, everybody. Namaste. Good job. Yay. Well done, everybody. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Let me walk up here. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you had a good practice. Right, if you have questions, you've got two options for that. You can leave me a comment on this video itself. I'll be happy to respond there. They're on the event site. If you wish to message me instead, I'm fine. Absolutely. I would rather answer the questions however works best for you than have you not asked them. I'll be back next week, of course, same time, 9:30 a.m. Chicago time. And I hope you can join me. Again, now, the videos will stay up on the event page for the rest of the month. Towards the end of the month, I'll be moving them to my YouTube channel, OMGURL40, OMGirl40. If you wish to practice in between them, feel free to go over there. I've got, oh gosh, I have no idea how many videos I've got up right now. Lots of them. All right, again, this is a donation-based thing. So there's links for PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, whichever you prefer to use, and whatever you feel like donating, it is very much appreciated. Okay, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.